That's your name. Could you give me my chair?
Yes,
Oh, well, that's okay. I'll sit right here. Big butt so lazy.
I'm not that big.
Okay, go ahead.
Good morning. My name is Daryl Mathis, and this is my title of my book is The Biography of Queen Latifah. And this is my bag, what I designed on the front and the back. There you go.
Flip it over.
And the main character is Queen Latifah. Her lifestyle was all about rapping and singing. And she was born in March the 17th, 1970. In the beginning, her name was Dana Eleni Lane Owens. Her brother was Bray, Lancelot, and Rita, her mother. And she went to nightclubs. While she was a teenager, she sneaked out of her own apartment to go to nightclubs with her friends, or to go to a different nightclub in New York City, or she used to take the subway in Manhattan. Also, she used to listen to her favorite music like Jackson 5, the Delphonics, and Jamaican and reggae music. Also, plus when she was in the 7th grade, she played kickball and basketball for her team, and she won championships for her team. And her style of rapping about sexism and violence also caught on quick with fans. And in total, she played, she recorded 4 albums, made 11 movies, like Jungle Fever, Set It Off. She started her own television premiere, Living Single. And also, when she was in elementary school, she got locked out of school. She was in the playground. She was all alone, and possibly her mother had to pick her up because I think she was like scared, or she was afraid that she wasn't gonna get back in school when she was in kindergarten. And also she recorded with the group Flavor Unit. Also in her friend's basement, she recorded a lot of music with them, and also with Naughty by Nature and Outkast and LL Cool J. Also she was influenced with music with Bone Thugs and Harmony and Notorious B.I.G., Salt-N-Pepa, and her mother and her father. Her mother and her father was in the military, and actually her brother's name was Winky, and they used to ride motorcycles together, and then since then, and she kind of felt that something was going wrong, and her brother Winky, she died, so she made a song for the memory of her brother Winky, and so then she later that day in her personal life, she got arrested for drugs and carrying a gun in her car, in an SUV. And then lately she made statements about she was innocent for doing this kind of things. And then when she was in her movie Set It Off, her name was Cleo. She was a lesbian for doing things she normally wouldn't do in her as a star, as like a superstar herself. And the reason why I chose this book is because I kind of felt like if I told a biography about like anybody else's story, I would tell to myself or anybody else that would like the book. And that's it.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.